Pasang Dorje Sona. Let us extend a warm welcome to Sri Pasang Dorje Sona as he takes the stage to share his valuable words on today's momentous occasion. Can we have huge round of applause for our chief guest, Sri Pasang Dorje Sona.
Khulumbai to all my Boro friends. Hello and namaskar to all the people who had come from across the country and abroad. It's a great pleasure for me to be standing here and addressing you in this Lit Fest, and I'm deeply privileged and humbled, to be part of this event. So, again, I would like to acknowledge presence of Sri U.G. Brahma, Honorable Minister, Government of Assam, Sri Lawrence Ishlari, Honorable MLA, Kokrajhar, Sri Ranjit Basumatari, Honorable Executive Member, Sri Nilut Swargyari, Honorable Executive Member, BTC, Dr. Anil Boro, eminent academic and chairperson, Kokrajhar Literary Festival, Dr. Patra, Vice Chancellor, Boroland University, all the literary luminaries who are present here today, and the organizing committee, the media friends, and dear sisters and brothers. First of all, I would like to thank the organizing committee and the CEM for inviting me here. This is my second time in Boroland. First time I came, I don't remember the place, but when I was associated with the tourism, I came way back in 2000. I don't remember the exact date also. I'm not too old, but my memory is depriving me. Anyway, so that was during maybe 2017 or 18. I attended a adventure tourism fest somewhere in the Manas area. That was a beautiful experience. That was a totally different experience, and today is a different experience. So for the literary festival, I was just asking, because when I saw the program sheet, there was no time mentioned how much time I have to speak. So I was asking one of the organizing committee, how much time do I have to speak? He said, it's up to you how much you want to speak, but it's always good, because I remember an incident where a speaker came in and asked the audience, how long should I speak? The audience replied, sir, you can speak as long as you want, but we are leaving after half an hour. So, to save myself from embarrassment, I'll keep it short. Reason being, there are two reasons to it. One is like, I'm in front of all the literary luminaries. When there's so much of intellectual people in front of me, it's always better to keep your mouth shut. But now that I've been, made as a chief guest, again, it becomes a compulsion for me to speak a little bit. So if I go wrong somewhere, please forgive me. That's my apology in advance. And secondly, it's always a pleasure to visit across the country and see the people and see the culture and try to meet new people and understand. And the literary festival is one medium where you can connect with the, highly intellect minds and try to understand their thoughts and try to, communicate with each other. And now that I'm told that a lot of people have come across the country and from abroad, for them it's also a new experience. And here in Kokrajhar, in the beginning, you were addressing this place as City of Joy. And I would say that was a great metamorphosis, from unrest to peace. And I must give this credit to the political will of the Government of India under the leadership of Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, and Honorable Home Minister Sri Amit Shah, and the Government of Assam, the Chief Minister, and people of Boroland for bringing peace into this place. We all know that peace is a prerequisite for any kind of development, because if there's no peace, we can't even think of developing a place. Now that see the transformation, what it used to be before and what used to be now, I think this is the beginning, and you must use this time and opportunity to take Bodoland at the highest pedestal and at par with rest of the countries and at par with rest of the people of the country. Because I have a great hope that Bodoland will be one of the biggest shining star in the region of the Northeast. And secondly, when we talk about the literary festival, I must say that literary activities is something, which tells you about your past, tells you about your present and your future. That's a great medium of communication among the, beautiful minds, And I'm told that you have 3 days of long session where you'll have different parallel sessions on different, about the writers and the poets and all. And I'm sure and I'm definitely, believe that, this will inculcate a lot of, literary activities here in Bodoland. And this will also be a catapult in the development of the mind of the young boys and girls here in the Boro area. Because I feel once you engage with the intellectual workshop with the different luminaries from the different part of the country and different part of the world, I think your mind, opens up and you are ready to accept all the positive things in yourself. Because what happens for us, we staying in the region at times, we stay in our region and we think that, we are the world. But until and unless you go out and you come out of your cocoon, we don't realize that there's a much bigger world to explore and much bigger things to do and much bigger things to understand in life. But bringing in the luminaries here is another positive activities that, where our guys cannot go out, at least the people from across the world, they comes here and shares their thought, shares their views, shares everything at the global perspective, we understand each other better, and we have the wings to fly after understanding all this. And it's always never too late to start, which we say that once we think that we don't want to do it, but we need to do, because as someone has said, because every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. It's never too late to start something new and something good. So I believe that our young boys here also will engage actively in this literary activities and try to, enlighten yourself who had come all the way from abroad and across the countries. Try to take this opportunity to understand and interact with them and broaden up your horizon. I think that will benefit you a lot. That's what I feel. And Honorable Minister was talking about the environment concerns about our northeastern region. Why only northeastern region? We must be concerned about the world at large. Because today what we see that the climate change and the global warming, the green gas emission, that has become a big concern for us, but we don't understand. And I call it as clear and present danger. So the Honorable Minister was rightly concerned. And I always, wherever I go, I make it a point, because I can't resist to express my concern about the environment. Because we stay in such a fragile ecology, because our people still in the villages, they do not understand what is the impact of the environment in our day-to-day life. They don't understand about the ecosystem. They don't understand about the ecology. Because our people, the tribal people especially, are so connected to the nature. Our livelihood and our every day-to-day activity lies with the forest. So at times we fail to understand that we need to protect this ecology for our future generation. And this is the only place we have to live for generations and generations and generations to come. So to protect this is our moral duty. So I always mention about His Holiness, what he talks about environment. He says, if you look at the moon in the night, it looks so beautiful, especially the full moon. And many poets, writers and poets like you, have taken the inspiration from the moon to express beauty. Even maybe the younger teenagers also must have always told your girlfriend, you look like a moon to me, to express how beautiful you look to me. So this is the thing, that's what His Holiness said. Moon is so beautiful to look at the night, and it has become inspiration for many to describe beauty. But even if you want, you cannot go and settle there. And this blue planet is our only hope. So I remember, as a young boy, when I was not even born, America, Neil Armstrong has landed on moon in sometime way back in 1969. It's been more than 50 years now. Are we seeing any possibility for human to go and settle there? Obviously not. So for us, it's a collective responsibility. For us, we need to come together and cohesively work towards protecting this environment. And we keep talking about, our survival, but we need to talk about our future generation survival also. So we all need to come together and protect this environment. So again, I would like to not take much time because we are, I think, already late. Once again, I would like to thank all the committee members for inviting me to this beautiful event, literary festival. And it's always good to be here. If I had time, I would have stayed and attended few sessions and tried to enlighten myself a little bit, But I had need to get back to Guwahati today because I have another engagement tomorrow in some other places. So I would like to take leave from you all early today. And once again, thank you so much for making me part of this beautiful event. I would like to personally thank the CEM, Sri Pramod Boro, for inviting me to your Boroland and make me part of this beautiful event of Lit Fest. And in future also, I would love to be part of this place and be, with you all for a little bit longer time and try to, be with for some other events also. So for today, I would like to once again thank you all for, making me part of this beautiful event. I'm repeating it again and again because I'm, feeling really, happy about, being part of this event. So once again, thank you so much, and especially for the brothers and sisters and other people who had come from across the country and across the world. Try to explore Northeastern India. It's a beautiful place. Northeast, for people, all these years, Northeast has been a forbidden area, but we are also like coming out, and we are hoping to be at par with the mainland, because everywhere you go, you see our Northeastern people. We are trying to come up hand in hand together with everyone, and we need to understand each other very well because India is such a diverse country. So Honorable Prime Minister has talked about Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat. So this kind of event will also give an impetus to the clarion call given by Honorable Prime Minister. With these few words, once again, I would like to take leave with a big thanks from core of my heart to each and every one of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching our Arunachal news coverage. Don't forget to follow our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel.